Hallelujah. Toda Most High for the breath of life. Toda Yah for food, for clothing, for shelter. But most importantly, Father, Toda for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Toda Most High for your Torah, for your laws, your statutes, and commandments. Toda Yah for guiding us through the week and getting us to another beautiful, splendid, restful Shabbat day, a day where we can focus on your glory and your high and holy name. Most High King, I ask that you guide my speech, calm my spirit, so the words that I deliver to your people, the words that I deliver will be clear and concise. Most High King. Hallelujah. Shabbat Shalom, family. Please join me in reading Psalm 92, a psalm for the Shabbat day. Hallelujah. It is a good thing to give thanks unto Yah and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night. Upon an instrument of 10 strings and upon the psaltery, upon the harp with the solemn sound. For thou, Yah, hast made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Yah, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth the fool understand this. When the wicked spring as a grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Yah, art most high forevermore. For lo thine enemies, O Yah, for lo thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of a wild ox. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, and my ear shall hear the desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of Yah shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing, to show that Yah is upright. He is our rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. Hallelujah. Now, please, I'm going to be reading. Join me. I'm going to be reading Psalm 125. Hallelujah. They that trust in Yah are as Mount Zion, which cannot be moved but abideth forever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so is Yah round about his people, from henceforth even forever. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands into iniquity. Do good, O Yah, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside into their crooked ways, Yah shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. But peace shall be upon Yisrael. Hallelujah. And now I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy 6, starting at verse 4. Hallelujah. Hear, O Yisrael, Yah with power, Yah is one. And thou shalt love Yah thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And I shall bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and on thy gates. And it shall be, when Yah thy God shall have brought thee into the land which he swore unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov, to give thee great and goodly cities which thou buildest not, houses filled with all good things which thou fillest not, wells digged which thou diggest not, vineyards and olive trees which thou plantest not, when thou shalt have eaten and be full. Then beware lest thou forget Yah, who brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt fear Yah thy God and serve him, and shall swear by his name. You shall not go after other gods, of the gods of the people that are round about you. For Yah thy God is a jealous God amongst you, lest the anger of Yah thy God be kindled against thee, and he destroy thee from off the face of the earth. Hallelujah. Shabbat Shalom, fam. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, all praise, all glory to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yah Most High. Hallelujah. Secondly, I would like to give much respect to the founder and leader of Shema Yisrael, Chief Principal Ben Zavulun. Also acknowledging and giving much respect to the second in command, his son, Prince Nathaniel Ben, Chief Principal Ben Zavulun. And third in command, giving much respect to Prince Nathaniel Ben Lewi, the leader of SOG. I would also like to acknowledge and give much respect to my Ish, Captain Kazak, thanking the Most High for his leadership, for him, period. Hallelujah. Forgive me, family. I'm a little bit nervous tonight. I don't know why, but, whenever you have to come up and speak to the Most High's people, there's always a little bit of nerves that, are within you. So if I sound a little shaky, it's due to that. So Shabbat Shalom, fam. When I was trying to come up with what I wanted to speak about tonight, one question popped in my mind, and that question is, what's in a name? And I went to thinking, the importance of not only our name, but the words that we speak, because words are powerful. The meaning of words are so powerful. And our language, Hebrew, is just, it's beautiful. It's amazing. And I feel like when you're given a name, it has a meaning, and you need to be able to live up to the name given to you, to the name bestowed upon you. And I was thinking about the names of my children, and actually my first two children were born before I came into this knowledge. And the Most High is so amazing, because me not knowing anything about Hebrew, anything about names, anything about their meanings, they were still both given names that were so powerful and so meaningful at like each phase in my life that they were born. I have 4 children. My first son, well, my only son, actually, my firstborn, Noach, that name means comfort. I have a daughter. I have one of 3 daughters. One named Ariel, which means Lion of God. I have a daughter named Anaya, which means Yah has answered. And my last, but certainly most likely not least, my baby girl Yachana, which means Yah is gracious. And I think the meanings of my children's names are beautiful. And like I said before, you have to be able to live up to the name bestowed upon you. And that's actually a major reason why, even though I've been doing law for going on 4 years now, I still haven't chosen a Hebrew name for myself, because I feel like I just feel like there's power behind the name that since I get to choose it, there's this power behind that. And I want to make sure that I am living up to every ounce of my being, living up to that name that I choose for myself. Because it's so easy to come in the law as a sister and name yourself gracious or beautiful or joyful and things of that nature. But I feel like I want to try to really think about it. But with that being said, what's our name? Our nation's name? We are Yisrael, right? And we know the meaning of Yisrael as he who strived with God and man and prevailed. And I thought to myself, because that's powerful, and we all know how we came about having that name, but I thought to myself, are we living up to the fullest potential of the name that was given to us as a nation? And the first verse I want to go to, just to show how powerful the name Yisrael is, because as we all know, there's tons and tons of verses, but the first verse I want to go to is Deuteronomy chapter 26. Please join me, fam. I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy 26, verses 17 through 19. Hallelujah. Thou hast avouched the Lord this day to be thy God, and to walk in his ways, and to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments, and to hearken unto his voice. And the Lord hath avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he hath promised thee, and that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations, which he hath made in praise, and in name, and in honor, and that thou mayest be an holy people unto the Lord thy God, as he hath spoken. Hallelujah. And I just want to give a quick little note, because this is why words are important and their meanings are important. And we all know that depending upon the translation that we have, we may have different words. But I just wanted to because it says thou hast avouched. And I just want to say, like, just to clarify for the people, that avouched is another way of saying like affirmed. Like you're making a statement, a strong statement. It's like that. So I just wanted to say the meaning for those who might not know the meaning of the word. So the second verse I'm going to go to is in 2 Samuel. I'm trying to get there. Okay, I'm going to be in 2 Samuel chapter 7, and I'm going to be reading verses 23 and 24. Hallelujah. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Yisrael, whom Yah went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land, before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods. For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Yisrael to be a people unto thee forever, and thou Yah art become their God. Hallelujah. And when I read that, I'm like, this is bare bones, black and white to me. We are the Most High's special people, his peculiar treasure, whom he created for his glory alone. And I feel like we were given these laws, statutes, and commandments to govern us as a people. Not only that, to make sure we're living life as righteously as we possibly can be, so we can praise the name of the Creator forever and ever. And I feel like, as much as I love my people, right? Because I love my people, even to my own fault sometimes. I can't help but feel like we cannot get the simple right. And we know that, and we've seen that all throughout the Torah. And I feel like if we can't get the simple things right as the nation of Israel, are we really and truly living up to the name Yisrael? Really think about that. If we can't get simple things right, are we really living up to our fullest potential? And I'd like to go to another verse, which is in Isaiah. And I'm just really like giving a lot of verses back to back to back to back to back, because I'm just trying to drive the point home, the power in our name, Yisrael, the power of who we are as a people, because I feel like, especially in this captivity, we can easily sometimes lose sight of that. And that's one of the good things about us as a people, but it's also a bad thing about us. And that's the ability to make it work no matter what situation that we're in. Like in slavery, our people were given the worst parts of animals, and we somehow managed to make them into delicacies. But that's a good thing in that time, because you had to make it work for what you made it work for. But we're in captivity, and I feel like like I said, we lose sight of that. We try to make it work the best that we can in this society, in our captive place in Babylon, because that's essentially where we are. But that's not our focus. Our focus is on doing what we need to do so the Most High can hopefully redeem us and let us go home. So I'm going to be reading Isaiah chapter 44, verse 21. Hallelujah. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Remember these. Wait, is that the right? Yes. I'm so sorry, y'all. My notes look like chicken scratch, so I wasn't even sure what I was reading. Hallelujah. Oh, sorry about that. I'm losing. I wish I could really see my notes, and I apologize. I'm usually not this like flustered when I do this, but I was writing notes and things on the train, so the train moved, so my handwriting is like horrible. But I am going to be reading Isaiah chapter 44, verse 21. Hallelujah. Remember these, O Jacob and Yisrael, for thou art my servant. I have formed thee. Thou art my servant, O Yisrael. Thou shalt not be forgotten of me. And I'm going to go to one more verse, and that is Deuteronomy, back in Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy 7. Deuteronomy 7, verses 6 through 8. Hallelujah. So I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy 7, verses 6 through 8. Hallelujah. For thou art an holy people unto Yah thy God. Yah thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yah loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has swore unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Hallelujah. I feel like I could go on forever, like verse after verse, showing you our greatness, because like even when we don't believe how great we are, the Most High sees our greatness, and the Most High sees all, and the Most High is showing us verse after verse after verse after verse who we are, how great we are, showing us that we are his treasure. We are a holy people unto him, a special people unto him above all the people that are on the face of the earth. There are like 7 billion people on earth, and the outside nations definitely outnumber us. And I feel like we're being shown over and over and over how great we are. But it's like, it's one thing to say we're so great, we're a great nation, we're Israelites, we're the light to the nation, but knowledge is nothing without application. So we have to start applying these things better so we can live up to our fullest potential, like I said before. And backtracking a little bit, like I said, we can't get the simple right. There's still people who argue. There's arguments over the calendars and the holy days. You got people doing Shabbat on a Wednesday, and then the next week is on a Tuesday. Or there's some people who is only 2 Shabbats in a month. Or you got people, sisters debating people down about their right to wear jeans. And it's just so much other nonsense that keeps us from living up to our name, Yisrael, he who strive with God and man and prevailed. And I just feel like we have to do what we can do every day, striving in righteousness, to just live up to the fullest potential our name, because like I said before, names are important. And at the end of the day, the Most High would not have given us this great name. He would not have created us for his glory if it wasn't there. And we have to be able to see it for ourselves, activate it, and just live up to our fullest potential, like I said before. And with that, I hope and pray that you got something from it. Again, please forgive me for being flustered and being anxious. I truly apologize. And I pray that you all have a blessed Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.